Hello, young humans. This is your old friend, Michael Chabon, and I'm here for story time. Today we have a fun one. It's a collection of verse of poems called Scranimals about crazy mixed up animals. They're by Jack Prelutsky and they're illustrated by Peter Cease. And we used to have a lot of fun with this book when my kids were little. I hope you enjoy it. It's kind of long, so let's get started. We'll see how far we can get. Maybe I'll have to break it in half like I did with a great big ugly man came up and tied his horse to me. We're sailing to Scranimal Island. It doesn't appear on most maps. The paratus float on the tide there. The stormy petrelephant flaps. We may find a rare ostrichita. There's never been one in the zoo. We're sailing to Scranimal Island. You're welcome to come along too. What do you think is going on with the animals on Scranimal Island? Here we are. We're getting ready for our journey. We have our little floaty thing. Maybe we take an umbrella. And off we go. And you can see these are two children playing. So this is kind of a make-believe adventure. You can have one of those in your room when you're done listening to the story. Oh, beautiful rhinoceros. So captivating head to toes. So aromatic toes to head. Enchantress of the flower bed. Your blossoms cheer us every morn, and we adore your tail and horn. You soothe the eyes, delight the nose, most glorious rhinoceros. What do you think you're going to see when we see the rhinoceros? Here's the full page. And there are the kids, and let's move in and see. Look. It is a cross between a rhinoceros and a rosebush. It's a flower rhinoceros mixture. A clutch of spinachikins is fussing in the yard. They peck their meager pickings. Their lives are dull and hard. Except for paltry feathers, they're mostly leafy green. Their heads are smooth as leather. Their brains are not too keen. Some say that they're distasteful, while others think they're sweet. They're never very graceful. They wilt at signs of heat. They mill about all morning upon their scrawny legs. They cluck a single warning and lay their turquoise eggs. Let's take out, what do you think? Spinach chickens. What do you think? It is going to be, oops, sorry, hold on. They're chickens mixed with spinach. Huh. I'm going to take the jacket off this book so it's a little easier to hold. And let's go on to the next one. The camel berta peaches. On the sun-baked barren beaches, courtly camel berta peaches gather into stately bands to patrol the burning sands. Some are yellow, some are green, most are sort of in between. All have puffy, plump physiques, knobby knees, and fuzzy cheeks. All have humpy, bumpy backs stocked with water, juice, and snacks. So the creatures never need wonder where to drink or feed. By the salty sea they stride, never noticing the tide, up and down the shifting sands. Camel berta caravans. Now, to understand this one, you might need to know there's a thing called an Alberta peach. Of course, there's an animal called a camel. And if you put that together, you get camel berta peaches. Look at that. the potatoed. On a bump beside a road sits a lowly potatoed, obviously unaware of its own existence there. On its coarse and warty hide, it has eyes on every side, eyes that fail, apparently, to take note of what they see. It does not move, it does not think, it does not eat, it does not drink, it does not hear or taste or touch. The potatoed does not do much. The day is hot, the ground is parched, and yet it sits as if it's starched. To pose immobile by a road suffices for the potatoed. Ready to see what a potatoed looks like? Immobile means not moving. Look at that. See? It has the eyes that don't see, because potatoes have eyes. They can have these little sprouts that come out of them that are called the eyes of the potato. Needles have eyes too. Isn't that weird? The cardinal. Well, a cardinal is a kind of bird, a bright red bird. We have them here in California. And an albacore is a kind of a tuna, a fish. A cardinal has a face entirely red. Its busy wings are sore from holding up its head. It hovers on the brink. Its existence isn't fair. Its tail flops in the drink, but its top stays in the air. It simply cannot let its own bottom pull it down. If it got entirely wet, it would definitely drown. Yet the cardinal seems undaunted by the fact that its life is nothing more than a full-time circus act. Yes, he has to work very hard. It'd be hard if you were a combination of a bird and a fish. Your bottom part wants to swim in the water and your top part wants to fly in the air. And there's the kids. The hippopotamushrooms. Think about it. The hippopotamushrooms cannot wander very far. How fortunate they're satisfied precisely where they are. They feel no need to travel. They're forever at their ease, relaxing on the forest floor beneath the shady trees. The hippopotamushrooms suffer from deficient grace. That means they're not very graceful. And their tubby, blobby bodies tend to take up too much space, but they compensate with manners for the things they lack in style. They are models of politeness, and they always wear a smile. Ready to see hippopotamushrooms? In combination of hippopotamus and mushroom. I wonder if they know the rhinoceroses. The paratus lie on their backs in the sea, calling to cormorants, yapping at auks. They cannot stop prattling, though most would agree that no one pays heed when a parator talks. A parator, or maybe it's a parator, is, well, let's look at the whole picture first. You can see the kids up there floating. Now we move in, and they are a mixture of otter and parrot. And you get a parator. See how this works? What do you think Scranimals comes from? Like scrambled, maybe? And animals? Scrambled animals? Scranimals. Sweet porcupine apple, unflappable chap, you happily amble all over the map. Sharp prickles protect your subtropical hide. Not many could chew you, though not many have tried. Your spirits are high, and your worries are few. You go where you go, and you do what you do. A pointed example of perfect design. Sweet porcupine apple, your life is divine. Now that's kind of an easy one to picture, isn't it? Because pineapples are pretty spiky to begin with, just like porcupines, and they make a porcupine apple. A pride of broccolions. A pride of broccolions has assembled in the grass, paying scrupulous attention to the creatures ranging past. Then an antelope petunia moves directly into view, and the chase begins in earnest, and they all know what to do. They are beasts of regal bearing in their coats of green and gold. They are fierce and prepossessing. That means impressive looking. They are cunning. They are bold. Soon their chosen victim stumbles, for despite its nimble gait, its pursuers overtake it and consign it to its fate. With adroitness and precision they dispatch their fallen prey, and that antelope petunia will not bloom another day. Then that pride of broccolions, having hunted, having fed, growls and yawns in satisfaction and goes noisily to bed. Ready to see the broccolions hunting that poor antelope petunia? Now, look at that. Broccolions are a mixture of broccoli and a lion, and an antelope petunia is a cross between an antelope and a petunia. Petunia is a kind of pretty flower. The ponderous, stormy petrelephant is futilely trying to fly. Futile means you try, but it doesn't work. Its efforts are clearly irrelevant. One look and it's plain to see why. Its wings are too small to support it. They're patently only for show, and so it is constantly thwarted. Up isn't a place it can go. It hasn't a hope of succeeding. It's destined to wander the plains, which, given its bulk and its breeding, is where we prefer it remains. The stormy petrelephant's failures relieve us of absolute dread. We love it in fields of azaleas. We'd hate it if it soared overhead. Why do you think that is? Well, first of all, a stormy petrel is a kind of a bird, a seabird. And an elephant, you probably know what an elephant is. So a stormy petrelephant is a big elephant with not very big wings. And yeah, if that thing was flying right over your head, it would probably be a little bit worrisome, wouldn't it? The lovely toucanemonies, profuse upon the hills, display their gaudy petals and their multicolored bills. They revel in the sunshine, they rejoice to feel the breeze, and every drop of rain delights the toucanemonies. The lovely toucanemonies are quite a noisy bunch. They chatter when they waken and continue well past lunch. If you should pet their blossoms, tantalizing to the touch, they're apt to nip your fingers, though they will not nip them much. At times the toucanemonies may flap their wings a while, as if to rise into the skies, but that is not their style. They're clearly underqualified to soar above the trees, and earthbound life's the limit for the toucanemonies. See, they're toucans and anemones combined. All right, let's see how. Well, that's all we have time for in this story today. I was sure enjoying it. I will finish it tomorrow. We will have part 2 of Scranimals by Jack Prelutsky and Peter Cease. And I hope you enjoyed it. I love reading to you. And I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay safe, be kind, have fun. Bye.